Good evening and welcome to Monkeys with Fire. How is everybody tonight? Hope you're all well. Hope you're having a good day and ready for the weekend. Hello, Sarah. Thank you for that host there. So, what game are we going to be playing tonight? We're going to be playing a game of Streets from Sinister Fish Games. Really looking forward to playing this game. This is well, I suppose you can't say it's a spiritual sequel, but it's by the same publisher, it's by the same designer of the amazing Villagers that we played many, many months ago. Really enjoyed that game, so let's see what Streets is all about. Sarah, you're all ready? Okay, well let's unmute you and bring you on in. Good evening, Sarah.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I've been better.
Oh, you're not having much luck these last couple of weeks, are you?
No, not at all.
Oh my goodness. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm fine. I'll just mute to cough.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Did you have opportunity to watch the video? Do you have a reasonable understanding of how the game plays?
We gotta build some houses on some streets and make some money with some people.
That's pretty much it. Yep, that's good. All right. Let's jump to the table and I'll explain the rules. Good evening, Roga. Welcome. Just in time. We're just going to go through the rules on the game of Streets from Sinister Fish Games. What a lovely name for a company. I like it. All right. So let's get started. Because to set the game up literally took a few moments. It's a stack of tiles. We have to put the starting tiles, the central station and the city park that are always laid out in that orientation in the middle of a table. We have all of our meeples all set out in their little boxes, all set and ready. We have our 5 ownership tiles for each of us. I let you go for purple, Sarah. I'm going to go for red. Okay. And that's pretty much the game set up. So, turn sequence. Basically, we're going to have 3 tiles each to start off with. And these would be hidden, but of course I'm going to show you what your tiles are. I'll instantly forget what you've got. But the exterior of the tile, the reverse of the tile, gives an indication to the other player what type of building you might have. And there are 5 different categories of building within the game, but we'll go through those in a moment. So in a turn sequence, you build a building, which is basically playing down one of your tiles, following the rules of placement, which we'll explain in a moment. For each symbol on the building that you've just played, we'll place people down from the supply that match those colours, and they are placed lying down. That's important because they will be standing up potentially later on, so we'll come to that. And then you place down one of your ownership markers. So that means that potentially you can only ever own 5 buildings. There is a way of getting your markers back should you decide you want to move on, which ultimately you will have to do so when you get to the end of when you've played your 5th one, which means you want to constantly be trying to score your streets so that you've constantly got a flow of your building markers. You don't want to lose out on anything, so that's something to bear in mind. A street, when it becomes enclosed, when there are roads on either side of a row of buildings, that becomes a street. A street can have no more than 5 buildings. Once it's enclosed, that street is then scored. And then if you're not scoring a street during your turn, then you pick up a tile from the stack. You'll always have 3 tiles in hand, and once the stack runs out, we use the final tiles that we have in our hand, and then that is the end of the game. So it's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward. It's then just a case of understanding how you might score buildings. So let's talk about that. It's probably best if I actually show you maybe some of the tiles, and that will give you some understanding. So we're going to pick some from the middle. Let's take...
I forgot to bring my water in here. I'm going to grab my water. I shall be right back.
All right, you grab your water. Let's we'll get one of each actually. Is that Salvia? Good evening. Welcome. How are you? How's your week been? Have we got a blue? We've not got a blue. It's a blue we want. There we go. The bubble looks pink. It's definitely a purple. It's definitely a purple. It's a nice pastel purple. And I have quite a pastel red, I guess. Good evening, doing well. How am I? I'm pretty good, and we're just about to start a game. Streets is going to be in retail shops in your friendly local board game store. Should hopefully be imminent anytime soon. It may already be there, depending on what part of the world you reside. I know that the company, as many board game companies, have been facing the challenges of getting their board games to retailers with all the sort of the shipping problems that have been occurring recently. You're back. Sarah, are you back?
I am. I was muted because I was coughing a little.
You're coughing a little, okay.
Yeah. I can breathe through my nose, but I just have a cough now.
Well, that's not too bad. Can I just... Well, at least you're breathing, so that's the important part.
Right, yeah. I'm not panicking because I can breathe through my nose, so... I tend to panic when like my nose is 100% blocked. I'll get like an underwater panic feeling.
Oh, right.
That's what I was dealing with the other night when you were doing your stream.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better then, at least enough to not be panicking. Just before we continue, so chat, can you just let me know, is my audio and Sarah's audio coming through fine? Can you hear us okay? I know we've been having a few little audio issues during the course of the week, and I'm hoping they've all been resolved now. The audio is good?
Said audio is good.
All right, excellent. So let's talk about these different types of tiles we have. And good evening to Lorna, and good evening, Blademark. Welcome, both of you. All right, so tiles come in 5 varieties. We have a blue tile, which is shoppers. We have green tiles, which are for parents. We have a tile that has all 4 colours, which is a wild card tile. We then have yellow, which are for hipsters. And we have, I'm going to say pink. This is more pink. Maybe fuchsia. Is for tourists. Okay, so those
are you angry at the hipsters?
Am I angry at the hipsters?
You said that with a little bit of hostility. You were like, and hipsters.
No, not at all. No, absolutely not.
Okay, just making sure.
Well, interestingly enough, is the person who starts the game is the person who has the most hip cred. So we're going to have to decide between the two of us who's got the most hip cred.
Oh no.
I think geek cred we probably would be really, really good at.
Yeah, then we'd be like, all right, let's get out a scoreboard. But hip cred?
Hip cred? Yeah.
My hips pop every now and again. Does that count?
Okay, so let's take a look. So this is the blue tile. This is a high-end tailor. So when this particular building is placed down, we have a icon down at the bottom. And in this instance, it is a blue icon, which refers to shoppers. And so what we would end up doing is we would place a shopper on this particular tile. When we score it, we get $2 for every shopper. That is... Oh, let me just double check, because I'm going to get confused here. Yes, $2 for every shopper that is on this particular tile. Okay, so that's how that scores. Let's... I'll get into the swing of it. Oh, here we go. So this is a green. This is for parents. This is brand burgers. $6 if this is an enclosing building. So if this is the building that caps one of the streets, you get $6, which is really, really good. And you get to place down the parents. What is the wild card? The wild card is a huge mall. And it's $2 for each shopper in the street. So that's looking at the entire length of the street. So potentially a street can be up to 5 buildings. So for every blue shopper in that street, you're going to get $2 when you score that building. And actually that's where I went wrong, sorry, with the high-end tailor. It's $2 for each shopper symbol in the street. That's really important. So actually let's just go back to that. So this one is looking for every shopper meeple that is part of the street, whereas the high-end tailor is looking for every shopper symbol that is on the street. So for example, if these two buildings were on a street, this will have had one person placed down. So when this scores, you'd get $2 for the one person that went onto this tile. When this one scores, you're going to get $2 for every time you see a blue symbol. So that'll be 1, and it'll be 2 because the wild card counts as all 4 symbols. So you get $4. So scoring these 2 buildings would get you $6 in total. I will explain every time we have a building, I will tell you what all the little symbols are, because that's where the important decisions are going to come from. This is for tourists. This is a shopping area. You would put down 1 tourist, and so it's $5 for each set of a shopper symbol and a tourist symbol in the street. Wow, okay. So if you place down your high-end tailor and your shopping area, both of those together would get you $5. If your street, I'm going to run out of space here now, had the mall in it as well, this mall can count as either a shopper or a tourist. So all you would need is one of the other, and suddenly this one is scoring you $10. All right. And the final one, this was for the hipsters, is craft coffee. $4 for each wild symbol in the street. So there we go, yet again. If this was part of the same street, then you would get $4 for the mall that's in that street. So the way of playing this game is seeing what buildings and seeing what people are part of buildings, and then working out where you want to put your buildings to be able to either cap that street and score it, or having your buildings as part of the street, knowing full well that you will be able to maximize because of the certain groupings of people and or buildings. All right, so that's basically it. What we'll end up doing is, as we start playing, we will start to get used to it a little bit, and we'll get a little bit of a flow going. Any questions?
I would like to say congrats to Paranoid
Uh,
for last stream.
Oh, yes, of course, yes.
Since I was the stand-in, I wanted to say congratulations, Paranoid.
Yes.
Hello, Los Torpedoes, and Paranoid, and Blade Mark, and Salvia, and Roger, and everyone. Hello. I have a feeling you might win tonight, Monkey.
Do you think so?
I do.
I think this is one of these games where you might not, have everything grasped immediately. I think you're going to learn it very, very quickly, and I'm going to have to fight.
Yeah, but I got partial sick brain going. Don't forget that.
Yeah, but I've played when you've had sick brain, and it doesn't stop you.
What? Oh no! Don't make me laugh. Don't do that. That'll make me cough.
Okay. All right. So, do you want me to go first then?
You can.
Yeah. All right. So what we'll do is we will divide up. So we start off with 3 tiles each. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. There we go. Let me tell you what your tiles are.
Okay.
And I will go through all the info. Oh.
Oh, we got a sub. Thanks,
Love Augie. Thank you so much. How are you?
11 months. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you. We're just about to start, so you come in at exactly the right time. So then, here we go. What do you have? You have a bicycle repair bar. This, you will score $2 for each parent symbol in the street. Parent symbols are the green symbols. And when you place this down, you're going to place 2 yellow meeples, 2 hipsters, who are hanging out in the bicycle repair bar. All right?
Okay.
You're going to receive a supervised beach. You're going to be able to put down a parent meeple, and you're going to receive $6 for every 2 tourist symbols in the street.
Okay.
All right. And then you have the trendy lofts. You get $2 for each hipster symbol in the street. And you're going to be able to put down 2 parents. So let's just have a quick look here.
Okay. I know what I want to do already.
Well, this is it. So I'm just going to go through it just for people's benefit, but I think you already know, don't you? Your bicycle repair shop allows you to put down 2 hipsters.
And those 2 are going to work for each other.
And your trendy loft gives you $2 per hipster. But the trendy... Oh.
Thanks, Salvia.
Wow. Thank you, Salvia. That's very much appreciated. Wow, it's all happening tonight.
It's all happening so fast. You guys, we can have fun tonight, but we just can't be making me laugh or anything, because then I'll cough. So, we're going to have fun.
We're going to have fun, okay.
We're going to have to keep it non-laughing.
Salvia, thank you so much, and thank you, Augie. This is awesome. This is really good start to the game. We've not even started yet.
For real.
So there you go. So your repair bar is going to give you the hipsters for the trendy loft, and your trendy loft is going to give you the parents for the repair bar. So you've already got some synergy with the tiles that you have, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to put your tiles just up there, and I'm going to have my tiles down here.
Ganty Bop won. That's pretty funny. I feel the hipsters are getting a bad rep right now.
The hipsters are fine. We have no issue with hipsters. And
You
welcome,
would say
Ganty.
since you've decided that you're the hippest of the two of us.
I'm only being super hip just so to help you along for this initial game.
Okay.
You know, right? But I'm pretty sure that we would. I don't think I would win any hip awards. Not anytime soon.
Yeah, I think I'm much hippier than you.
I think you probably are. Yes.
My hips are probably much more sizable than yours.
Okay, all right. So I've got my 3 tiles. I need to put something down. I am going to...
Are those ones staying on the board, or?
These ones stay on the board. This is the starting area. So when we start a game, you have the central station and you have the city park, and they're always placed like that. I'll move this box out of the way if we need more room, but we're going to obviously, we've got this area here, so we're going to have to be a little bit mindful of that.
Don't worry, Chet. I just wanted to check to make sure he was doing what he was supposed to do.
Right. I'm going to put down the hopefully you can see. No, it's getting a bit of shine. It's the upvoted hotel. So this allows $2 for each tourist symbol in the street. Okay. So I'm going to put my building just there. Now, important rules about placing a building down on the board is that you've got to have your road effectively connecting. You cannot put your road... Well, here we go. So I could put my road like that if I wished, which would instantly enclose the central station. So that counts as it being enclosed. I could put my tile up at the top here if I wanted to. I could bring it here. I cannot make a double road like that. Okay, that's an illegal move. Nor could I place my tile like that. However, an instance like that may happen due to how other tiles may be placed down, and it would just naturally mean that that's the end of it. But you can't purposely place the tile because this is not connecting to anything else. All right, so let's place that just there, and it tells me one tourist goes down just there. So we place that tourist, and I draw up a new tile. I'm taking a parent tile, and that's my go. All right, over to you. What do you want to do?
I'm going to take my green store that's on the top.
Yep.
And we're going to put it on the top of the street. Next
So
to the park.
Next to the park, up on the top here, just there.
Yeah.
All right. That just goes there. We take 2 parents. They're out for a stroll at the trendy lofts. There they are. Oh, one thing I forgot is because I put my building down, I put a marker on it. That is your marker. So we know that you own that the trendy lofts. I own the upvoted hotel. All right. It's important that you know which buildings you own for the scoring purposes. All right. You receive a wild card, and you have the huge mall. So you get $2 for each shopper in the street. A shopper being a blue meeple. All right. Let's just tweak that a little bit. Okay. It's over to me. Right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to play the flea market. I get $5 for each set of a parent symbol and a hipster symbol in the street. $5. So this is the symbols, not the people. I'm going to place it on your street. So I get to place a parent who's at the flea market.
We don't want your kind on our street.
I put my token down just there.
We
All
had
right.
a neighborhood vote. You have been voted out.
I take a new tile over to you. So I'm going to actually put yours. I'm going to lay
I'm gonna
yours out
put
there.
down my yellow one on my street.
Where do you want it?
Let's put it next to my green shop.
Next to your green shop. All right. So in fact, I'm going to take the box out of the way now because we know what game we're playing.
Get out of here, box.
This is a game, though, we do need some room. So you get to put down 2 hipsters hanging out at the bicycle repair bar. There they are. We put your token down. Done. Okay, so this street can only have one more building placed on it. After that, it's got to be capped. Okay, once it's capped, it scores. New building for you. It is going to be a hipster building, and it is the craft coffee. All right, we explained that before, didn't we? $4 for each wild symbol in a street. Now then. Oh, okay. It's getting exciting. I'm going to play.
What is this?
I'm going to play a microbrewery.
What is happening right now?
It's Brewhound beer. So this allows you to copy the valuation of a building in the street. So if you like how one of the buildings gets scored, this microbrewery allows you to copy it. So I'm going to place this brewery just there. And it allows me to put down a hipster. And I put my token. Now then, this street is complete, but we need to cap it, which means putting a building running parallel at the top and the bottom. Okay, once that happens, the street will get scored. And then I'll explain another aspect of the game. So, I need to draw up a new tile. I have another hipster. Okay, fine. Over to you. What do you want to do? Oh, Sarah. Sarah, you're 27 months. My goodness. Sorry, that's it, Roga. Perpendicular. Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
It made me watch a commercial.
Did it? How dare it? It's first of the month.
I was like, what is happening? And then I realized. How dare it?
How dare Twitch?
What have you done to my street? Okay, let's take my Bango Beach and cap off the top.
Cap off the top. Right, now here we go. This is something that I probably should have explained, but you know me. I drip feed the rules as we play. If a symbol does have a little pointy mark down at the bottom, which means that symbols that are pointing into the street get scored as well. Okay, they become part of the scoring principle. So that's going to go there. That green is going to be included in any of the valuations on this street. And you get to put a little tourist, sorry, a parent up at the top there. So I'm going to move this down just a little bit. There we go. How's that? There we go.
It's not going to get scored till it's capped on the other end.
Exactly, yes. All right. You need to take a new tile. You have a tourist tile, and it is a concept store. You get $2 for each shopper symbol in the street, and this allows you to place down 2 tourists.
Such a hip concept store that they don't even know what they're selling on the inside.
That's it. Exactly.
You just go to ponder what stores are even for.
See, Roger's watched the video, so he's checking out and making sure I do everything correct. Roger knows how to play the game. Okay.
Make sure you give the sick girl her points.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Roger, you look after Sarah and give her any help she needs. All right, over to me. So, I think you know what we're going to do is I'm going to purposely score this street so that we get some money. Okay. So I'm going to put down, I have a bicycle repair shop as well. Put the token there, put 2 dudes there.
This scores it for both of us, correct?
It does, it scores for every, and this game plays up to 5 players, so any player who had buildings on that street would now get scored. All right, so let us start, and let me just make sure I am 100% on this. Hang on a second. Yes, so it's the symbol that is included as part of. So even though you have a person and you have the supervised beach at the top here, you don't get to score the beach because that's part of its own street, but that symbol adds to all the symbols here as these 2 symbols add to here. All right, so let's start at the top. Well, actually, let's start here. We'll start at the bottom because that's a copy one. So we'll start here. So basically, $5 for each parent symbol and hipster symbol. So it groups it, groupings of. So let's just take, we got 1, 2, we got 3, 4 green in the street. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, in effect, it's 4 times 5, that's $20. So there's $20 for me. I will take my sign back. Now, when you score a building, what happens is that this person that is in that building wants to then go and find another building that has not yet been scored. And they obviously want to go to places where they feel comfortable with the types of things that they're interested in. So this green is going to travel all the way up to this beach. That green is quite happy there. Oh, and it's $1. Let me just get it right. Make sure I'm doing it. It's $1 for each person on the building. So at this moment in time, I get the $1 for that one just there. All right, that's it. Over to the city park. We can't do anything there. Over to the next one. So this is for you, Sarah. $2 for each hipster symbol in the street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you get $10. I'm going to have to bring these over here. There's your 10. And because there are 2 people, you get $2 for that. And we put those 2 there. These 2 people, they head over to the beach. Everybody is going to the beach. So that's been done. Over to you again. This is $2 for each parent symbol in the street. So we're looking for the green ones. So 2, 4, 6, 8. And you have 2 people in there, so that's 10. So put that 10 there. And these yellows, they're looking for somewhere to go. Now, it's up to you. Now, actually, I should have. I should have asked you, because it's you, when it's your building, you decide. So your greens, they could either go up to the beach or they can go to the central station.
I think I want them at the beach.
Okay, so these yellows can go to the central station, or to the bicycle repair bar? Hello, pads and pawns. Thank you very much for the host.
Central Station would probably be the least helpful for you, correct?
But remember, just because I own this building, there's still plenty of room and plenty of time for you to make buildings happen here that you benefit from having all of those yellows down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right? It's a case of what buildings do you put in place?
I guess move them up one.
No, you can only move them into a street that's not being scored. So you can't move them to the next one.
Below then, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So they will go in there. All right. You've had your money. That goes back to there. And so that leaves me finally with the brewery, where I can copy any of the scores that we just had. And I think I'm going to do the 20, which was the flea market, wasn't it? So I'll just take another 20, because that seemed to have scored the most. So it's 20 plus the 1. This yellow comes all the way down there, and I take my sign back. And that, in essence, is how the game plays. We are trying to build up the streets.
Real bad, guys. I'm losing real bad.
Oh, sorry? You're losing, yeah.
I'm losing this game real bad, guys.
Well, there's plenty of time. Still plenty of time. We're just explaining how things go. So yeah, that's basically it. So I need to draw up a new tile, which I have done, and it is over to you.
I'm going to put my... Does anything require green up in the corner?
Anything require green? So the supervised beach, that's looking for tourist symbols, which you've got in the concept store, and of course your mall. But remember, you can run a street off any of these tiles.
I know.
Right, okay.
Oh,
good.
okay. Oh, yeah, we can.
Yeah?
I was just wondering if anything needed green people. I just can't see my top corner symbols.
I'm just looking now. No. Nothing specifically requires the green. Nothing specifically requires the yellow, because remember, you can take advantage of those as well.
Right. So the shoe, that requires, or it wants to be connected to little green symbols?
The shoe wants to have blue shopping symbols. There are no blues on here apart from in the central station at the moment.
Okay. So none of those have green symbols on them.
Nothing had green at the moment, no.
Okay.
But the supervised beach, for every 2 tourist symbols is $6. So you've got your concept store. So
Let's put a shoe next to the beach.
Yeah. So that would go in there. And you get to put 2 peoples, and you put your little sign just in there. There we go. You get a wild card, which is the warehouse. This is $2 for every building surrounding this one. So if say for example, this goes on in here, then you want to have
that would be 2 buildings.
Another building here, and a building and a building here. So they're making a grid all the way around it. And you get $2 for each building that would be around it. So potentially, that's $16, isn't it? If you can manage to get everything around the wear space. All right. Over to me. Okay. I'm going to put down the weird restaurant, Frog Soup. It's $5 for each set of tourist symbol and hipster symbol in the street. I'm going to place my building just in there. So the road connects, that's all good. And we can put in a little dude, and we can put in a sign. And I draw up a new tile over to you.
We're going to put my warehouse below the shoe.
The warehouse below the shoe. So one thing that is different about a wild card is you don't get to put any people onto it. So that's the difference. But that tile counts as any colour in any of the scorings that you might do. So that goes down, and you put your token there, and we take... So you have the shopping area. $5 for each set of a shopper symbol and a tourist symbol. So that's the blue and the pink.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see and say that I can't do anything with that. I am going to... I'm going to place this. It's the optimistic DIY. You can do it. There's $2 for each building in the street. It's a wild card. There's no people that go on in. So I just put that in there. I draw up another tile. Your go.
I'm going to put my mall below or above the square. Or the station, sorry.
The station.
Yeah.
You're gonna put, so you want to put your mall just here?
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. So you're going to put your little sign in, and because it's a wild card, no people go down. You get $2 for each shopper in the street. So this is where actual physical blue people on the street. That's what you want. You get a new card, and it's a blue card. You get the Chillax Spa. $2 for each tourist symbol in the street, and you get to put two shoppers down. Oh, that could be handy. There we go. I've got nothing, you see, so now I'm stuck. Do I have things that help? I am going to put down my high-end tailor just there. Oh, we get a little shopper. Little shopper goes in there. And that is my last ownership marker. So now I'm going to have to make some decisions in the next turn. But we'll explain that in a second. So I take a new tile. Over to you.
What does the yellow house want up in the corner?
What is what? Sorry, Sarah?
The yellow house, what does it want up in the corner?
The yellow house in the corner.
Yeah, on my cards to choose from. It's the middle card.
The middle one, oh right, yes, the craft coffee. So it's $4 for each wild symbol in the street. So at the moment, there's a wild symbol here with the warehouse and here with the mall.
Let's put it next to the warehouse.
Okay, so that goes into there. Right, now that means you've used your last marker as well. Okay, let's just get you your new tile. You have a chillax spa as well. $2 for each tourist symbol in the street. So neither of us have got markers to declare that these are our buildings, which mean we're going to have to abandon our buildings, or at least one of them. So let's just explain this. The current player does not have any unused ownership signs. At the beginning of their turn, they must abandon a building before they build a new building. Remove the ownership sign from the abandoned building and move any people on this building. People on abandoned buildings can end up staying in place. Yeah, well, we've not received FOMO. So basically, I'm going to have to take one of my symbols off, and any people that are on that building will head to an appropriate other building to stay there instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my symbol up here because there's no people to move. So I'm going to take that one. And now I'm going to play a tile. And I am going to play my tile. Is this going to work? It's going to get me a little bit of dosh, isn't it, I suppose? Oh, maybe not. Yeah, what the heck. So we're going to put that in just there, the luxury apartments. We get to put down a shopper. And we obviously have to own it just there. So we're scoring this street now. So let's start here. The Weird Restaurant. $5 for each set of a tourist symbol and a hipster symbol in the street. Well, I have no tourist symbols in the street. That's no good. So this person, I get my marker back, which is what I need. And this person goes, oh, where do I want to go? He can either come to the craft coffee or he can come to Central Station. But I'm just going to go to the bicycle place. This bicycle place is the happening place in this city. So he's gone there. The high-end tailor, $2 for each shopper symbol in the street. So 2, 4, so $4. So if I take a 5, and we'll give back a 1, so that's done. I can take this back, and this blue, he's going to go, boop. He's going to go to the luxury apartments, because he's bought whatever he wanted in his high-end tailor store, and he's over there now. That is that street scored. I take myself a new tile. So now you've got to make the decision. You've got to take one of your ownership signs back, which means you give up being able to benefit from that particular building.
Okay, I'm going to take the mall.
The huge mall down at the bottom here, yeah, okay. So that comes back, right? And now you can play one of your tiles.
Now, what is my coffee shop score again?
Your coffee shop, craft coffee, $4 for each wild symbol in the street. At the moment, you have one wild symbol, so that's just $4.
And then what is the building all the way on the left up there score on that row?
You mean the supervised beach?
No, the one below the beach. Or I don't score for that, do I, Nemai? Because I don't own it.
These have all been scored.
Right, okay.
So you can't go back to a street. Once it's scored, that's it.
Okay.
Roger's just asking, can you close a street whenever you want? It doesn't have to be up to 5. That's correct. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So you can have a street of 1 if you wanted.
The beach tile wants a tile with purple symbols, but then the shoe wants what? It wants blue, right?
It wants blue, yes.
It wants blue symbols.
Yep.
Okay, then we're going to take my... Oh, and those both want camera symbols, but which one's worth more? They're the same thing.
They're the same thing, yeah.
And we're going to take one of those, and we're going to close that street.
Oh, yes. Okay, excellent. So that's going to go there. You're going to take two dudes. Dudes go in there. Got to put your marker on. Done. All right. So you've now closed that street off. All right. Let's start. Oh no, it's not closed. It's not closed because remember, it's still open over here.
Oh.
You've capped that side. Yeah, you've still got that other side to finish. Because that's only a street. Remember, it's only a street of 3 buildings. 2 more buildings could come to this side. All right, but that's it. That's your turn done. Right, you're now going to have to reevaluate and decide which you're going to score again. So, new tile. You get the upvoted hotel. $2 for each tourist symbol in the street. All right. Now then, Okay, I'm going to put brand burgers just there. We get a green, and we put my little marker there, and I'll take a tile. It's not McDonald's, honestly. All right. Over to you, Sarah.
What does the top 3 buildings want to score?
These top 3 here?
Yeah, the top 3 little pink buildings on that card. No, my card on the left. Like, of my choices.
Oh, right, okay.
My top card.
Okay, that's the shopping area. So you get, let's just double check, $5 for each set of a shopper symbol and a tourist symbol in the street.
Okay.
So blues and pinks. $5 for each set. Which, in fact, that's pretty good if you did that top street.
But the bottom card...
The bottom one is the upvoted hotel. You get $2 for each tourist symbol in the street.
So yeah, the other one I'd get 10 out of it because I have 2 sets.
Yeah.
And then the middle one gets $2 for...
Yeah, $2 for each tourist symbol, but you're able to place down 2 shopping symbols, which would aid the shopping area. They all sort of link together, don't they?
I still think I'd probably make more with that top card. So let's take my sign off of the coffee shop and put it on that top card, and we're going to close the street. So
Craft Coffee is going. This little dude from Craft Coffee, he needs to go somewhere. So he can either go to the central station or to the bicycle repair.
Central station.
Okay. There he goes. Right, and so you're doing your shopping centre. You're topping this street, yeah?
Yeah, there's too many hipsters at the bike shop.
There is. I'd feel quite intimidated if I went there.
Fire hazard.
There's various safety laws that they are breaking for sure. All right, there we go. So then, let's see. So the supervised beach, you get $6 for every 2 tourist symbols. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4 because the optimistic DIY counts as 1. So that's $12 there. And
Lost torpedo. There's only one bike there.
so that's $12, and you get, for the amount of people, you get $4. So we'll take one of your dollars back and take a 5 because there's 4 people there. Right. So now you have to decide all those 4 people, where are they going to go? They can either go to Central Station or to Brand Burgers.
Central Station.
Knew it. Okay, here they go. Well, I suppose, a train station should have lots of people, shouldn't it? There they all are. And you get your sign back, so that's good. All right, next, the concept store. You get $2 for each shopping symbol. Well, there are 2 there, so that's $4, plus the 2 people, that's $6. So let's take the 5 and the 6. I'm going to cough in a second, so excuse me. Excuse me. You've got to decide now where those tourists are going. Are they going to the shopping area, or the upvoted hotel, or Central Station?
One in the hotel and one in the Central Station.
Oh, okay. 1 in the hotel, 1 in the station. Wow, station's busy. Okay, there you go. Oh, and an optimistic DIY. $2 for each building in the street. 1, 2, 3, $6. Somebody said, "Ooh, I'm ill. I can't possibly win at this game." I do remember that. You then require a new tile. You get the sweet ice cream. Gelato. $6 for every 2 parent symbols in the street. You get to place a tourist person down on there, because tourists like gelato. All right. Gelato. Banana. Okay, it might only be me who's laughing, but that's okay.
You're just having fun over there.
I'm just enjoying myself.
Now, then, what about my 2 buildings on the corners? Don't those score too?
Nope, because they are the starts of new streets. Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're not enclosed. Once they're enclosed, then absolutely. Bum, 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 bum. So. Gosh.
Well, you choose what to do. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to place down the giant toy store. This gets $2 for each parent in the street. And I'm going to place it right there. And it's a wild card. I don't get to put down any people on it. But hey, look at all those parents at Central Station. That's a lot of money. So, are you guys? Are you following along with the game? Is it? It's quite straightforward, isn't it? Once you get going with it. There's a 5 in that. Let's take that.
Okay.
I'm just sorting your money out for you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Look at that. Oh, well, there you go. I can make it even better than that. I know fractions. There you go. Ooh, it's close. That's correct, Roger. Yes. Yep. So it's got to be a non-scored open street that they go to.
Let's take my hotel, the thing at the bottom.
Yep.
And we're gonna close off the warehouse street.
The warehouse street. Right. Okay. So you're gonna take the hotel. That's gonna go just there. The Staywell Hotel. Put that there. Put your sign in just there. So that closes off this little street just here. You're the only person who scores. And you score $2 for every building surrounding the warehouse. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Look at that. So you get that back there. You get your 10, you get your 5, you get a 1. There we go. Done. Nicely played. New card. You get a wild card. You get the tourist shop. $2 for each tourist in the street. It's a wild card. Oh, I didn't pick up a card before, so I'll pick that one up. Right, that's correct. Okay. Okay, I'm going to do it because we're running out of tiles. There's only a few tiles left and I need the points. I am going to play the Colossal Head, which is a tourist attraction. $6 if this is an enclosing... Oh, but hang on. Oh! I've got to take off, before I can even do that, I've got to take off one of my signs, haven't I? So I'm going to take my sign off the luxury apartments. Oh, hang on a sec. Yes, sign off the luxury apartments, which means these blue people, they're going to go blue, dude. Blue, what's that song? Blue, do 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 do. What's he's so blue. What's the song?
Blue dabba dee dabba die.
That's the one. See, you're ill and you still know the things better than me. So I've taken that off. I lose those. They go to Central Station. And I'm going to put my Colossal Head right there. So Pink Dude goes on in there. And instantly I get to score that street. So here we go. The upvoted hotel. $2 for each tourist symbol in the street. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to take my 1 back, take a 5. Plus, I get $2 for the 2 peoples. 2 peoples, meeples? So, put those in there. So I take that back there. These 2 guys, where are they going to go? They are going to go... Now, there's only the upvoted hotel or the shopping area. I'm going to have to put them... Oh, I could put them here on the Colossal Head. Yes, tourists will go to the Colossal Head. Of course they would. How foolish me. Okay, the giant toy store. $2 for each parent in the street. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's $10.
Oh no.
So that goes there. Where do all those parents go? Well, once parents have been to the toy store, they go to the burger place. Of course they do. So they go all there. Now, the actual station itself does not score, but because the street has been enclosed, these now need to find homes. So, tourists, they go over here. And yellow dudes, we got so many hipsters. I think we need to call the police around this area here. There's something going on. There's something more than just bikes being repaired going on here.
A mustache contest.
Maybe so. But we got these blue people. Can you do the song, Sarah? Blue, blue, blue.
I'm blue, da ba dee da ba die.
So they are going to go.
Blew his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette, and everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, 'cause he ain't got nobody. Sorry.
Listen, you're doing grand. It's really good. So they've gone to the Chillax Spa because that's where blue people go. That's it. Yes, Rogue. So finally, somebody caught on with me and my colossal head. Yes. Okay, and so I take my symbol, my ownership tag back, and I draw up a building. I'll let you know, Sarah, there are only 3 tiles left. That's it. And it is over to you. So remember, there's 3 tiles left. We go to the end of what tiles we have in front of us. You want to think and sort of enclose and get points, because once we get to the end, if they've not been enclosed, you've lost those potential points.
Right. So I want to take my custard shack and put it on the right-hand side street.
The custard shack is the sweet ice cream. It's not custard. It's gelato. Where do you want to put it?
I was gonna attach it above the toys.
Okay. So now here we go. So that's got
that means half of it's closed off, right?
That goes there, and that would close off the top street. That is fine. That is a legal move.
You could put it sideways, and it would be closed that way.
Sideways? No, remember, it's got to be perpendicular. If you wanted it to close, the thing is, well, there you go. So this is good for anybody who's watching, right? To have placed it like this is an illegal move.
Okay.
Right? Because it's the road is just ending, it's not stopping, right? And this is already here. So you absolutely have to put it in there to close off. So that's the only way you can actually put that tile in. So that just goes just there, and you put in your little banner. There we go. And you get a tile, which is the Incredible Daycare. $3 for each building you own in the street when scoring begins. All right, that's pretty good. Okay. Pretty good. Ooh. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. There's only 2 tiles left. No benefit to that. Ooh. I am going to put the fashion outlet just there. Take a little blue guy, put a little sign, take a new tile, over to you.
Okay, I'm going to take my top card and close off the top street.
Okay. Is that Los Piros? You bought Chronicles of Crime 1900. Excellent. It's a really good game. We played it on the channel a while back, didn't we, Sarah? We enjoyed it. It's the one with the was it with the dog? No, it's not the one with the dog. It's the journalist, the French journalist, isn't it? We went to the Moulin Rouge. It's a can. Okay, and you put your little sign do for there. Okay, right, my goodness. So, the upvoted hotel, you get $2 for every tourist symbol. So you get 1, 2, and plus that guy, that's $5. And where's he gonna go? He can go here, or here, or here. Where would you like to put him?
I'm going to put him up to the top left.
Top left. All right, there he goes. You get that back. All these blue guys at the spa, you get $2 for every tourist symbol. So, well, again, it's another 2, but you get points for those. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's a 5. So you're getting the points because of all the people more than anything else on that one. So that's done there. And the blue guys, where are they all going? They can either, well, they can't go to the central station anymore. They're going to have to come down to the fashion outlet.
Yes, that's where they're going.
They're coming all the way down, all these shoppers, to the fashion outlet because that's where they want to be. Done. That's it. There you go. You've scored your street. And so you take the final tile, which is a wild card, which is a realtors. Realtors? Is that how you say it? Realtors? You know, estate agents for the people in the UK. A realtor's office. $2 for each building in the street. Realtor. Is it a realtor? Realtor.
Yes.
Why is it called a realtor?
Real estate.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fair point. Well, yeah, I suppose, yeah. Estate agent. It's your estate, I guess. Though, you know, yeah. Well, maybe. Right. Okay. So it is me. Oh. I am not going to score any points from that. I'm going to put down my posh nightclub. And put a little blue dude just there. There's no tiles to pick up, so we just move straight on. It's over to you.
And
Roger, you're quite right on that. Sorry, go on.
Let's take my second card.
The Chillax Spa.
Put it next to my top card up there.
What's your top card up there?
The pink guys.
Pink guys. Okay, so you're taking the Chillax Spa, and you put in that.
Put it, yeah, like it would go below it. Yeah, like that.
Right now, remember you've only got two tiles left, so you can actually use this to enclose. Remember.
No, I want it there.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yes, in fact, actually, you probably do, don't you? Let's put... So you got some blue guys going in there. And put that down there. Okay, that's done. Over to me. I'm gonna, yeah. Just gotta keep going. So there we go. Gonna put my starter home, because, you know, everyone's got to start somewhere. We'll just put that in there. Over to you. Oh, hang on. Right, I should have taken this off. Taken this off, the big head is not going to score, so that goes there. So all these pink dudes, they're going to flock either to this ice cream shop or to that. Well, I see, here we go. I know you're trying to enclose this. So I'm going to put all these dudes over here. I'm not giving you the points. They've all gone for ice cream. Alright, over to you. You've still got 2 tokens, so you're okay. You don't have to worry. It's me who's gonna... Yeah. Yeah, okay. Over to you. So you've got the realtor's office...
I only have 1 left. You forgot to put 1 on my last card.
Oh, I did, yes. Yes, quite right. Thank you. So you got 1 left.
Do I have to use that sign, or can I go ahead and take it off of something else?
No, you've got to use the sign. So only once you run out, then you get to take it off.
We'll take that, the realtor, and we'll close off the top of the street.
Realtor to the top of the street. So $2 for each building in the street, but that's just going to go there. That goes there. So I'm now doing my final tile. It is the student house. Our house, in the middle of the street. $6 if this is an enclosing building. But of course, it only works when you finish that street off. But I need to take a symbol, a sign, to put it on there. I'm going to take it from the burger place to go to here. So that means all these green dudes, they're going to flock. And the thing is, I could actually have those guys, so let's just do it in order. I would have had to have taken this off first. So these are all going to go here, because that's not an enclosed street yet. So they go to the green, and then I play my tile down and put that on there. So there you go. So I've not lost anything. And now I score this entire street, and I've got to do this upside down. Great. So this is $2 for every green symbol. So there's 1 here,
Lost everyone.
1 here. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
At this moment, I knew Monkey had won.
You never know. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Which means all these green dudes, they now all go... Because you see that, remember, these are all still in play. I don't think they're going to help you. These green guys are not going to help you, but the blue guys will. So they're going to go all the way up to the daycare centre. My goodness. Obviously, the people in the student house got very, very busy quickly. I love the little stories that you can build up around this game.
They were threatened by all the hipsters. They're like, we got to repopulate you guys.
That's it. So they've gone to the daycare. All right. This one is $3 for every building that I owned in the street. Well, I owned this one. I suppose I should keep that there. So 3, 6, 9, $12.
Yeah, but once you've scored it, then do you still rescore it, or is it not considered since it's already been scored?
It's the entirety of the street. So since I own all of them in the street, these all score sort of simultaneously, depending on what, you know. So it's worth keeping things in just to remind yourself. So that's 12 plus 1 for the guy who's in there. So there's the 1 for him. So now he is going to move, and he is going to go Because there's no blues. Yep, he's going to go over there. He's going to go to the Chillax Spa because he's been to the posh nightclub and he's been doing his, small box, little box, big fish, all that all night.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
He is absolutely exhausted. He needs the weekend in the Chillax Spa. So that's where he's going. The fashion outlet allows me to copy. Oh, I should have remembered what that one was.
I'm sorry. I think I coughed without muting.
That's all right. Did I get 10 or 12 for the starter home? Can people remember?
I mean, your green people are up top if you need to recount them.
Yeah, but they've joined in with other people. I'm going to say it was 10. It was probably more, but I'll just go with 10. I'll be happy with that. So that's 10 for the copy, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the actual dudes. And they are all going to go to the Chillax Spa. The Blue Man group has gone to... Oh my goodness, look at all these. See, they're all there now.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no, the fire marshal's going to get called.
And then finally, it is the bicycle repair bar. The hipsters are finally leaving the building.
They're just going to self-destruct or whatever.
It's $2 for each parent symbol. So there's one. There's one. There's two. So that's $4. But then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got $12 there. Now this is the only instance where we've actually been able to show it. So these guys are suffering from what we call FOMO now, fear of missing out. There's no location for them to go to. There's no open street that has a yellow location for them to visit.
You know what's going to happen.
So you stand all your little dudes up, and basically they would stand here waiting for the very first available yellow building. And as soon as that building is placed, they would peg it. They would absolutely peg it to that. Nothing would get in the way.
They'd all get on their nicely refurbished bikes.
That's it. It's like a mass exodus of yellow dudes all the way to whatever that building. But of course, we've come to right to the end, so it's not happening. So they're just going to stand there and just be really, really annoyed. Okay, and that then is the end of my game. But you have one tile left to play.
Yep. First, we need to get me a sign, and I'm going to take that one over there.
Which one over there? You're pointing at the screen and I can't see.
The one that's full of pink people.
The one that's what, sorry?
On the right-hand side.
The green... The
property that's full of pink people.
The daycare... Or the pink or the... It doesn't matter really, does it?
No, it does matter. I want the pink one.
You want the pink one? Okay. Pink one. Done. So... First of all, you take that off, which means the pink. Oh yes, you do. It does matter. Of course it does. And all these pink dudes, they go to the shopping area because they've filled their bellies with ice cream, and now it's like I've got the energy to want to do more shopping, but I can't fit into anything now.
Oh, they have to go shopping.
Yes. So now we get the tourist shop, and you're going to cap that street just there. All right, here we go. So you're going to get $2 for each tourist symbol. So there's, let's see. So that's 1, 2, that's 3 symbols. So that's $6. And then you're getting, oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to take a 1 back. I'll give you your 10. We're just going to move all these blue guys out of the way. because there's nowhere for them to go now. So that's all done. Excellent. These. So this is $5 for each pair of blue and pink. So what have we got? We got 2 blues, and effectively we've got 2 pinks. So that is it for both? Yes, that's 10. So it's 10 as a standard. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I take away, have you got 4? No, you've not, have you? Okay. So hang on a second. I'll take the 10. Give you a 10. Take the 2 back, and that does that. Right, and there you go. That is the end of the game. So let's count up. What have you got?
How much did you win by?
20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 111. That is your score. That's good. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 111 to 114.
So you win?
I win by 3 points, by a small 3 points. Right, so considering that you're not feeling too great, that was again, as I said right at the start, I think if we play this again, you're going to beat me. There's going to be no danger of it. What was that? Sorry?
It was the darn bike shop.
It was the bike shop.
All the hipsters.
Yeah. But you took all the people from the gelato shop and you came over to your shopping area, so yeah, you took a full advantage of that. So there you go. That is a game of Streets from Sinister Fish Games. What do you think?
I like it.
It is good, isn't it?
Yeah. I definitely think being able to play and be staring at the little corners of the cards and stuff to really map out what you're wanting to do would be very helpful. However,
sure.
To be able to still enjoy it the way that we played it, I think it's a good thing.
Yes. Yeah. And how about chat? Did you follow along? Roger, you're saying it's a great game. Both? Yeah. Did you sort of pick everything up? It's very, very easy to learn how to play. It is then a case of just maximizing what you're able to do on your little street. But of course, you don't have to have your street, because you can put buildings into somebody else's street, and of course when they score it, you take advantage. So there was situations where I had those copy buildings, and I was thinking, well, if you're going to score lots of points, maybe I want to just put my building into your street and take advantage of one of your buildings, which would have been quite cool. So there's lots of possibilities. There are a number of buildings that get taken out at the beginning of the game randomly. So there's always a little bit of variance to what tiles are in your particular game. So you may find that there were a few buildings that you haven't seen that you might see in a future game. It plays up to 5 people. So that'll be quite interesting, with everybody trying to compete for the space and the people that are moving around. You'll find that the sort of flow of the tourists and the shoppers will be quite interesting as they migrate from one building to another.
It's an expansion as well, isn't there?
There are mini expansions, so there are additional elements. We've just played the basic game. There are other elements in the game that you can sort of stack on, so that you can sort of get more from it. But I figured let's just start with the basic rules. Let's not overcomplicate things for here and now. But yeah, I love it. I think it's a great game. So
and
as I say,
cute. It's really cute.
It is. Oh yes, I mean the artwork is beautiful. There's a good sense of humour with all the different buildings, which I really enjoy. It's as I say, it's
like a good travel game.
Yes.
To like take somewhere, not necessarily play in the car, but.
Yeah, no, it comes in a little box, just as Villagers did, and it packs away, nice and simple. So yes, it is the perfect sort of game if you wanted to take this away on holiday. Doesn't take up much room in a suitcase. Just need a bit of a table and away you go. So there we are. So that was Streets. There is a very, very good possibility that I will be giving away this game in the next couple of weeks to those who are part of the Monkeys with Fire VIPs. So watch this space. Just got to get a few things in order, but I think that we will have a giveaway copy of it. Oh, who's that? NecroDaddy80, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for following. You've literally just joined as we're just finishing and wrapping up.
Welcome, NecroDaddy. Yeah. That just feels weird to say.
You get all the little meeples come in little boxes, and the little boxes have the little imprints inside. Now, there is a deluxe version of this game, and it's well worth taking a look. Go and take a look at Sinister Fish Games website, because you check out the deluxe meeples that come with it. They are all printed and they look just like, in fact, actually, hang on. Hopefully you can see on the graphic there. Can you see how awesome those meeples are with the different sort of outfits that they are wearing? They do look brilliant. So if you really want to have the ultimate experience, have your custom meeples for the different sort of for the shoppers and the tourists and the hipsters and the parents, which is quite cool. There we go then.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm glad you did. And so we'll play it again in a couple of weeks, and hopefully you'll be feeling a bit better, and I'll be prepared for a crushing defeat. Right.
We'll see. But I'll try.
Oh, I'm sure. Right. Well, that's it then. I guess we'll call it a night.
Well, thank you for having me on to play. I really enjoyed it. And I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, there we go then. So our thanks to Sarah for playing tonight's game of Streets from Sinister Fish Games. Was a lot of fun. It was a very, very close win. You see, I do win the odd game now and again. Have you noticed that I've been going for games that don't involve dice recently? I think we may have to change that. So next week's game will involve a dice, but it's also going to involve a pencil. You'll have to tune in next Friday to find out what game Sarah and I will be playing. But until then, bye for now.